Welcome back to the ID Machine. You're watching for Sly Guy, Kaboom, Kaboom, and Super Kaboomo, yeah. Here we go. Kaboomo, yeah, Kaboomo, yeah. Here we go. It's plastered. It's so plastered. It's Dominaria remastered. And then now they're going to reprint everything to the ground. You don't know what will be here and what will be around. On one day, I have offended you again, so I guess this is the end. Because everybody knows you're such a snowflake and you're just quite upset at every single thing we said. Everybody knows it's all just in your head. Wasted, feeling, going, speaking. You know why you've crossed the line when I said that you were mine. Going, skiing, no hard feelings. Since you will not be my girl, this is the end of my own world. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the ID Machine with Sly Guy. Okay, so, you guys are gonna have to sit back, okay, because this is going to be a lot to take in, okay, because I actually had a realization after a series or a string of events. So, I watched a video from Alpha Investments, Rudy. Well, you guys know him. He said that the pre-orders for Dominaria Remastered, okay, he actually got a lot of pre-orders for Dominaria Remastered, more than he normally would. So his pre-order boxes have sold out, meaning that people have responded well to Dominaria Remastered compared to other sets, just like Brothers War or sets before that. Now, what does this actually mean? So it gives an indication, a clear indication, that people like reprint sets. They find value in reprint sets. Why? It's because Dominaria Remastered, they're reprinting Force of Will, they're reprinting the tutors, like Vampiric, Worldly Tutor, Maze of If, and a bunch of other reserve list cards, or cards which were previously on the reserve list. So these cards are being reprinted. Yep, even Rhystic Study, Mystic Remora is being reprinted. So, what does this say? It says that players like value. Players are going to buy a product with the most amount of useful cards that they can add to their decks. Now, what did I realize with this? This tells Wizards that reprints are good. So, reprints are good. Let's proceed to reprint other products because they tried to do it. They snuck in a bunch of Legends cards. The Lost Legends, remember that? So they've stuck in Lost Legend cards in a set. They tried to do reprints through Magic 30th. And guess what? Okay, with the release of Magic 30th, instead of getting sued, instead of a lawsuit happening, all they got was player backlash. So it was just complaints of players who thought that the product was too expensive. You might argue, nah, these are proxies, but still, you're reprinting the card. Even though you're saying that they're not Magic cards to legally protect them, you're reprinting the card. And now, people can argue that no one filed a promissory estoppel case with this. And here's the thing. Most investors, the big-time investors, the guys who can actually sue Wizards of the Coast, the guys with the means and the money to sue Wizards of the Coast, they've given up. They've dumped their Power 9 cards, their dual lands. Everything is flooding the market now. If you check the buy list, check Card Kingdom, check Channel Fireball, MTG Mint, banned duels, and reserve list cards are flooding the market. So, what does this mean? Let's try to connect the dots. They have a good reaction. There's a good response, a reception to Dominaria Remastered. And most likely, this is going to sell out. Once this releases on Friday, it is going to sell out. This will sell like hotcakes. Everybody's going to want this. This will send a signal to Wizards of the Coast, hey, reprints are a good thing. Then they're gonna go, hey, we didn't get any promissory estoppel cases. People were just complaining about the price of the product. No one complained about us reprinting. So what's gonna stop them from reprinting old cards, reserve list cards? Now, it won't be Power 9, okay? It won't be Power 9 just yet. I think they're gonna go for a feeling out process. They're gonna reprint cards just like Replenish, Yawgmoth's Bargain, Academy Rector, until eventually they build up to the dual lands. Once they have a master set that has a reprint version of dual lands, you can bet Force Field, the Chaos Orb, Black Lotus, Ancestral Recall, they are going to reprint everything. And when they do, their boxes are going to sell out. They're going to make a ton of money. A lot of money. Well, a bunch of collectors are going to get angry. Investors. The investors left are going to be angry. But this is going to be a good thing for the players, because players will finally have access to cards that they originally didn't have access to. Legacy will come back to life. Vintage will come back to life. We're going to have Legacy and Vintage tournaments again. It's going to be so exciting. Can't wait for it, man. But once again, this is just a bold prediction. Okay, we don't know what's going to happen yet, but if this does happen, expect it to happen within Q3 or early Q4 of this year once prices bottom out. Once again, this is the Idea Machine with the Sly Guy. We're signing off right now.